What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Thanks for clicking on another On the Farm video. Welcome back to the farm after a 2-week break. Kind of. We were off watching corn being harvested. So what we are doing here today, guys, we are digging up inside of our shed so we can pour ourselves a concrete sidewalk. We dug it up, farmed it up, put some gravel in there, as you can see. The problem that we have is underneath our little door there, the wind gets in there and has eroded the soil inside and made it very uneven and hard to walk. So we went and got some Quickcrete, and we are going to mix it up and pour ourselves a little sidewalk. And because it was really hot and sunny that day, we set up a little tent over the mixer, so I wasn't baking in the sun all day out there mixing concrete. And it wasn't all day. I mean, it was a fair bit of time, but not, all day. But still, I did not want to bake in the sun all day, so set up the little tent. And yeah, so this is not a how-to video, guys, not at all. I'm just simply showing you guys how we did it. And we are not concrete experts, and we do not claim to be concrete experts. I want to make that very, very clear for each and every one of you. So first things first, I'm going to measure the water, and I think I was using around 10 quarts of water or so. We were using 50-pound bags of the Quickcrete. I don't particularly care for the 80-pound bags. Yes, I can lift them. I'm not like a total wimp. I mean, maybe a little bit of a wimp, but not a total wimp. I can lift them, of course. But, 50s are just a little easier to lift. So we went with the 50s, and they were on sale over Labor Day. And that's actually when this was shot, Labor Day Monday. And, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and dump 5 bags in here at a time, I think I was doing. Yeah, 5 bags, 5 50-pound bags at a time. Dump them right in there. And then put the rest of the water in, away we go. This is a gas-powered concrete mixer from the place where my dad works, actually. They rent it out, and yeah, it works pretty good, pretty good. We had a couple busted bags that they actually gave us for free, so thanks, guys up at Lowe's, appreciate that. At first, we were actually going to get the whole pallet, or not the whole pallet. We needed like 32 bags, I think is what we wanted to buy. And so they were going to put the pallet on our little trailer. Well, then our little trailer like hit the ground basically, because it's not meant to hold that much weight. So whoopsie. So we actually had to unstack some and throw them in the back of the truck to take some of the weight off this little trailer here. This is Dad's little trailer he's had for absolutely ever. I cannot remember a time in my life that Dad did not have that trailer. It's been through a couple axles, a couple accidents. One pretty good accident, got rear-ended when one of the guys working at the shop there was out delivering lawnmowers. He got rear-ended pretty good, and it messed the trailer up a little bit, but it's an all-metal trailer, so if you need to replace stuff, it's not that big of a deal. Get a cutting torch or a grinder out and weld something new in, and away you go. So good times, good times. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and dump it in. And if you guys have ever messed with this stuff, you know that it is quite dusty, and all I could taste or smell the rest of the entire day was concrete. So that was fun. When we came in town for lunch, all I could smell and taste was concrete. So kind of fun, but it's all part of it. It's all part of it. So probably should have had like a dust mask on, but it was way too hot to be wearing the dust mask. And dipping the arms in water, by the way, is two reasons of that. A, clean my arms off. B, that water was right out of the well and very, very cold, so it felt quite nice on my arms there. This particular mixer has a Honda 5-horse Honda on it, and just gotta find the switch and pull the rope. Okay, maybe twice. I'm surprised because where he works does not have the best track record for keeping their equipment maintained, and it actually fired up pretty good considering. All right, so here we go. We are inside of the mixer now, risking my arm inside of the mixer with the GoPro. Probably not the best idea I've ever had, but got to get that shot right. This concrete right here actually is a little on the dry side. It could use some more water. But you want to add it slowly because you don't want to get it too on the wet side, because then it's not good. It's not as strong. So yeah, so we added some more water, and here we go, dumping her out into the wheelbarrow, because to get it inside of the shed where we were going to be pouring it, we had to use wheelbarrow. We do actually own a smaller concrete mixer, and it lives down at the farm, a little electric guy. It's really good for smaller jobs, but since this was like 50 pound bags, or 32 or something, 50-pound bags, we went ahead and got the bigger one, because we can only put a couple 50-pound bags in the other one at a time, like maybe 3, and we were putting 5 in this one, so it just worked. Here we go on the next load, and actually you can see I put a little too much water in there at once, and it got me. I got shot. And not only did it get my arm, but it got my shirt and my pants. My pants are stained from that day, that shirt's stained from that day, but you know, it's all part of it. That's why you wear old clothes when you're going to be working with concrete. And there you can see the first bit, and Dad is bringing in a load right now. To be honest, I kind of wish I would have gotten a lot more footage of the whole project, but it's one of those projects where you just need to put the camera down and kind of work. So that's exactly what I had to do. And yeah, so here we go. Dumping in. I forget what number load this was. I don't even remember. But here we go, pouring it in, and yeah, it's getting on our ramp. That's okay. We'll actually pull that ramp out of here. After he dumped this load, I believe he pulled that ramp out of there. So it actually worked really good. I was doing the mixing part outside, and a lot of loads I would just bring in. Dad did bring in a few. You know, not going to take credit away, because I know he'll watch this video and yell at me later if I do. So not doing that. Dad did his fair share. But, you know, and then Dad did all the troweling and everything inside. And it turned out really good. I don't actually have a picture of it done. I realized that as I was editing this video. I guess I need to get a picture for you guys after we backfilled and put all our tools back and everything. I will get a picture for you guys, hopefully for the next On the Farm video. But here we are out over the soybeans that we watched being planted a long time ago on the On the Farm series now. And you can see the water hole has water in it again. But if you guys also notice, these beans are starting to ripen. It is time, guys. Soybeans in the area have started to turn, and pretty much all the corn in the area is ready to go. And the guys with drying systems have been picking corn. The guys without drying systems, which there's only like 1 or 2, they have not started picking corn yet, but they will soon. Well, maybe not too soon, actually. As of recording this audio, it's Friday before this video comes out, and it is raining like crazy outside right now. So corn harvest is shut down for a while because of the rain, but that's okay. You know, you need a break, right? But yeah, you can see the soybeans are really starting to go. And then that's the corn out on the sand there, and you can see all the weeds coming in like crazy. This will be the last footage of this corn actually standing. As of right now, this corn field is completely gone, has been harvested. I don't know yield or moisture or anything, but now we're flying over the late beans after wheat. And I was like, what is that thing? I was kind of flying back into the farm, and I'm like, wait a second, what is that? Well, it's just a big old weed. Primarily, this patch is fairly clean, to be honest. This field is looking really good. But of course, you're going to get a few sneakers out there, a few weeds that sneak through, and that's just kind of the way it's going to go. So not much you can do about that. And here we are, guys, back over the pumpkin patch. It is long overdue. I kept forgetting to get footage of the pumpkin patch. They've looked better, but as we get farther back here into the kind of younger ones, they look pretty good. We had a couple weeks there where we just could not get out there to spray the bugs, and the bugs are real out there, especially now with all this rain. It'll just bring on more. And anytime you walk out anywhere near this pumpkin patch or the asparagus or really anywhere at the farm, the mosquitoes are just terrible down there right now. With all the rain we have been having, you know, there's water sitting around out in the fields and puddles and ditches and whatnot. And the mosquitoes are just horrendous right now. It's kind of crazy how bad the mosquitoes actually are out there right now. So you know, you don't spend too much time outside if you don't have to down there right now. So even when we get the truck to come home, the first couple miles are just like, you know, who can kill the most mosquitoes in the truck with us. So but overall, I would say the pumpkins are looking quite well. We should have a pretty good crop They need to start setting on here soon. There's actually a lot of them already in there, and a lot of those early ones will rot, but some of them will be okay. In this spot through here is where we let all those volunteers go that turned out to mostly be gourds. And I will go ahead and say that next year we will not do that. We will be spraying or whatever to get rid of all of the volunteers. You can actually see out here there's a couple big old pumpkins out here, probably 100 pounds or more. And actually on this one here that I'm kind of hovering over, there's something wrong with the skin on it, so it's probably going to rot here real soon, which is kind of unfortunate considering it is a big old pumpkin, and it would be kind of cool to have that for our party, but that's okay. That is okay. And guys, this is actually going to be the last video of the quote good Karn, as well as of recording this audio track. All of this Karn is completely gone as well. I have footage of him harvesting a bunch of this, and I will be releasing a Karn Harvest 2016 video sometime in the future, where I will combine a bunch of the Karn Harvest that I will get into one video. But guys, until then, thank you all very much for watching another On the Farm. Hit that like button for more, subscribe if you have not already done so, and until next time, I'm your boy John from Puma Plow. Thanks for watching, and toodles!